You're live.
Greetings, beautiful people. It's your girl Mbele Congo, Congo Princess. I have been presented with a lovely topic for discussion this evening. One of my favorite topics, something I really enjoy talking about, um, polygamy. I love to discuss polygamy because I believe it is something that everyone should have a sound understanding of before they cast judgment or pass judgment. My first marriage at the age of 17 was a polygamous marriage, so everything I'm saying is out of my own study, my own experience, my own views, and my own personal feelings. Please comment below and I will respond according to the flow of the conversation. And thank you for tuning in. Remember to like and subscribe to Congo Princess pages on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. So, moving on with this topic, polygamy. How we got on the topic tonight at my house, I don't know. But when you come to my home, anything and everything is damn near possible when it comes to conversations and debates and everything. One of the questions posed started the other day, liking your mate versus loving your mate. I have been an advocate for saying that you should like your mate. You can love anybody. You probably got family members that you love that you can't stand, but it's your cousin Boo Boo or your cousin Reese, so you still love her. You just can't be around her, but you love her. You just don't like her. So it's good if you're in a relationship that you like your mate. You like your husband. You like your wife. You guys are friends. You look forward to spending time with that person. You look forward to doing things with them. You enjoy their company. When you got some hot dish or something you want to talk about, you call your counterpart. How's polygamy times is? Well, at some point, sometime in life, that gets tired and worn out and dried up like some old cooler. Aha! Mbele, why would you say that? Just because it's funny. And if I don't say something like that, it wouldn't be me. Um, Polygamy is a very beautiful thing. It helps save the community. It helps save family. It helps to build character. It helps empires grow, blossom, and flourish. It helps heal relationships in men relationships. It helps build bonds of sisterhood and brotherhood and camaraderie. Um, for me, as I've gotten older, I've got to view polygamy as a beautiful thing because there's so many single women in the world that I believe it was said somewhere biblically that one day this will happen, women will outnumber men. And here we are. So now some people say you got these thirsty bitches out here, and some people say lonely women. So many ways to describe that energy. Let me just say, depending on the level of thirst, a woman should be thirsty. It's in a woman's nature to nurture, to love, to reproduce, to coddle and cuddle, to support, to give birth, all these things. So it's a woman should be craving to do these things. And whoever thinks that a woman is thirsty for doing that, then you have something missing in you. That woman is not wrong for being a woman in tune with her femininity. My personal opinion. Now, if you just humping everything and want everybody man, that's not polygamy. That's not thirst. That's dehydration. And get you a cup. And that's not water because I ain't thirsty. That's peppermint tea to keep my feng shui. And I got another big ass blunt. This conversation was flowing with. Yeah, we're coming on here. At one point in time, polygamy was for if a man went off to war for his tribe and did not make it home, his brother would marry his wife. Therefore, the wife would not be left as a widow, and the children would not be left as bastards. So it was never uh, grabbing them by the. It was never out of being lustful. It was about not leaving your brother's family in shambles and suffering and struggling for survival. Um, Polygamy in this day and age, then too, but now it builds sisterhood. One of the things that pissed me off, I'm trying to remember the complete flow of our conversation without bouncing around the way I do, but one of the things that's beautiful about polygamy is it helps build sisterhood. So everybody say, well, you want for your brother what you want for yourself. So sister, why don't you want for your sister what you want for yourself? If you know that we're living in times where the men are not available because some of them are homosexual, some of them are incarcerated, some of them are more focused on whatever the fuck they're focused on that I haven't come up with a name for it yet, but I will. I promise you. Then why would you not want to do that? You fuck ass sucker niggas, let me get you off for 1 second because I'm going to get it off and then be done with it. Polygamy is not the brothel house. It's not the hot sauna, what they call it, the hot room where they go. I don't know. It's not blue flame. It's not the shake booty. Polygamy is not all the pussy you can eat, buy one get one free. That's not what it is. Polygamy is for the family. Brothers, you do not have the right to pick your second wife without your first wife's permission, input, what's that, permission already? Permission? Mm-hmm. Yeah, approval, that's the word, thank you. Approval and everything else. Technically, the wife should be picking the second wife. And if you like your husband, you're his friend, you know what turns him on, you know what makes him hot, you know what gets under his skin, you know what makes him want to choke this, not really choke you, but the things that irritate him and everything, then you should be the best person to pick his wife for him because you are his first wife. I need to, my dog agrees. Before I go any further with this, I like, Bear! One thing, before I go any further, I would like the men to know this. I just keep this in mind while you're out here getting all hot in the ass and picking all the women that you want there. Once a woman passes childbearing age, she can have more than one husband. Okay. Do your research. Don't never try to challenge me. Look it up. You'll find it. Then come back and say high five and Mbele. Thank you. Appreciate you. I'm shopping now for two husbands. Joking.
I'm not.
So my first marriage, I don't. So if you're new to me and follow me, you have to understand I prefer to talk with people than at people. So this is a conversation. So my first marriage at the tender age of 17, I was a devout Muslim for about 10 years. I'm still a Muslim, but I'm not as devout as I was. As you can tell, I don't wear hijab anymore. You can see that. And offerings a lot and all that stuff, yeah. My husband at that time and his wife at that time had been together since they were 17 years old. So they were 25 then. Would that make them 6-7 years my senior? 8, 9, whatever. They had 4 or 5 children. She was a housewife. He went to work. He provided everything and maintained everything. But before they had all those children, they went to the gun range. They rode motorcycles. They went hunting and camping. All these wonderful outdoors. They were roller skating. All these wonderful things. And then she had the first baby. It was okay. And that other baby. And then after a while, women, things start to sag and drag. And you got 15 babies. You can't go do all these things that your husband wants to do that you once did, all the things that made him fall in love with you. And then things start to change because he doesn't have the obligation that you have, the domestic obligations that a woman has, especially as a mother. So he has a little more free time than you do. This is where I came into this marriage. And I didn't understand all of this until after the fact. All I knew was I was Muslim, A man can have 4 wives if he provided for everybody. We didn't have to live in the same house. We didn't have to have sex with each other. Me and her, not me and him. Me and him had fun. And I did, being 17 and full of myself and still perky and everything, we went through the proper channels, the proper ways and steps. She and I met. She gave her approval. We developed a relationship. We had a rapport. We're closer now than we were then. She actually became like a dear friend to me and big sister. So we had our days, and he had his day without either one of us. And on our days, most of our days were his days off. Okay. Stop chewing. They can hear you chewing your gum. Sorry about that. Thank you. And we rode bikes, went skating, went to the movies, went to the gun range, went hiking, did some camping, took some road trips, went to the beach. All the things they used to do when they were young and vibrant and didn't have 4 or 5 children. And then he went back home to her. It's real life. I didn't understand that until one day, a few months in, we were all together actually I was hanging out with her at their house. And we on the couch, kids on the floor, and we on the couch watching movies. I don't even remember what we was watching, but he came in. Oh, assalamualaikum. He came over to me and my name is Hamida. Hey, assalamualaikum, Hamida. Oh, mwah. Just hey, man, hey, assalamualaikum. Okay, good. He got that. Hey, assalamualaikum. I was like, oh, what y'all got going on? I'm not paying it no mind because I'm just thinking y'all beefing, whatever. He stayed for a little bit. He left out the same way. Dry with her and excited with me. That's y'all shit. That's not my shit. I don't, And when he left, she gave me the most sour face I had ever seen. I was like, okay, well, what's wrong with you? Because y'all know me. I'm still in Mbele, What's wrong with you? So she explained to me, she said, I don't think you understand what it's like. I was like, I don't, because I don't even know what you're talking about. And she said, I'm watching you live my life. And I was like, and she said, remember, we were your age when we got together. All the things y'all doing, the things that we did together. And now I have his children. I'm not as fit as I was then. And y'all doing everything that we love to do that made us decide to commit to each other for the rest of our lives, to be together the rest of our lives. She said, it's not easy watching you be me. Yo, I tell y'all, I am a person, it takes a lot to make me give a damn about what you say. And in my mind, there were times when I was arrogant and was like, I'm the young one, I'm the fun one. Never said it out loud, but that were just my thoughts because, I was young. But looking her in her face and watching the tears roll out of her eyes, and this woman was telling me the things, it broke my heart. So I asked for the pull-up for the man that's when the woman asked to be released from the marriage. I asked him to release me. I asked him to let me free from the marriage, let me move on with my life, and they worked that out. He denied a couple of times. I had to go to the higher authorities, per se, and to get everyone on board with me being divorced from him in this situation. And that was like the best thing for me. I've never felt so good in my life. I felt like I learned about myself. I had a heart. You think you got a good heart? You think you can pass, you just think you just all these wonderful things, but you don't really know till you challenge with it. And my point with this story is to be in a polygamous marriage, you have to be selfless. You have to have understanding for your co-wife, your sister wife, whatever you want to call it, and for your husband. Women don't get mad. Y'all know we annoying. We have our moments. I need tissue. We have our moments. So for a man to have to deal with 2, 3, or 4 of us, he needs some compassion and some understanding. And consider the fact that half you sucker ass muckers right now can't handle one woman. Y'all can't handle 2, 3, and 4. In the event that you are emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, ethically available, able, and capable of having more than one wife. Thank you. See, y'all see somebody hand me tissue, so it's really up to weird. Y'all think it's me. Hey. Yeah, she brought out the Scotties. Don't judge us right now. Makeup gonna be messed up. Sorry. Where was I going? Where I started? You men, polygamy it's not a freak fest. You don't get to have a second wife because you want to. It's a responsibility to the community. You are saying to God and yourself that you are ready to build a community. You're ready to build a mini society in this world of productive human beings. You are saying to God and yourself and these women that you take on that you are willing to be a protector, a provider, a teacher, a lover, a friend, a father figure when need be for that woman, just in case she's missing her daddy, whatever. Like, you are signed up to be so many things. It's not just going around poking your little dick inside of stuff. What? Because half the niggas that want 2 wives can't even fuck right to have 2 wives. That's why you want another one, because you ain't pleasing the first one. I said it. Congo Princess and Mbele Congo. Check it out. Leave your comments below on that one. I'm sorry. I need to go to church. That's what's wrong. I need Jesus. I'm sorry. So, what is love? To be in a polygamous relationship, let me start with self-love. You got to love yourself. You got to be confident with you and secure with you. Because women, if another woman is coming on the scene, you got to be secure with yourself. There's no room for jealousy because it's not infidelity. It's a family. Mm-hmm. He's not cheating. Man's only cheating when you don't know about it. A lot of y'all in polygamous relationships, y'all don't even know it. I'm waiting for y'all dudes to be honest and say, baby, you got a co-wife. And she got a co-wife too. Just say it. You know? Because what half y'all don't even understand is, your wife would probably agree. Because just as annoying as we are, y'all are equally annoying. Equally. So at some point in life, yes, we want you to go. Is it Tuesday? When are you leaving? That's fair. But just know, men, that what you do for one, you have to do for the other. So when you buy Sheila a Mercedes-Benz, you gotta buy Keisha a Mercedes-Benz. Unless Keisha don't like Mercedes-Benz. My husband can't bring me Mercedes-Benz because I like Tahoes. So getting, who the first name? Sheila? The husband probably don't remember. He sleeping so many of y'all. He don't remember y'all names neither. Hold him accountable. Whatever you do for one, you have to do for the other. So it's not just about having fun and having multiple sex parties. Now let's get to this multiple sex party. If your man say y'all got to sleep together, he's a freak. Now if y'all do that, that's y'all business. I don't judge. But that ain't polygamy. That's an orgy. That's a threesome. That is not polygamy. Ladies, nowhere in there do you have to, you don't even got to live with your co-wife. So what makes you think you got to sleep with her? And if you do sleep with your husband's wife, it'd be some funny shit you take her from him. That'd be funny. Find out you be all man, be all crying, man, bro. You had 2 wives, man. My first wife to my second wife, man. I don't even know they was fucking. I wasn't home. That's what you get, pimping. Now what? Now, guys, and now we talking about that. And be honest, if your wife is too willing you might want to question that shit too. She didn't get a second wife. Why? Why are you so eager? See, for me, I'll take the fun out. You can't cheat on me. You can't play me. I'm going to take the thrill out of it. That's good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Can't take the fun out of it. Women and knowing that men have a sexual appetite, they have a drive. They are going to be attracted to other females. It's just in their nature. Why you letting the hot ass for? Cause it's fat. I'll point it out. But you better look now, cause they ain't what you got at home. You better look now. I point it out. Take the fun out of it. For what? I mean, so what's the problem? What's the big deal? That's saying two things about you, women. One is saying that you are confident enough in your own skin. That is all right for your man to look some else. Because he going to look either way. Good night. So just go ahead and accept it. It's not that serious. Bring me back, because I was thinking about...
You made a joke.
That's what threw me off.
It was funny though.
It was.
Right, so you see the other one. Okay, so back to the picking of the wife. So now, all right. So let's say there's a situation, women, where you have to be selfless. I'll give you two scenarios. One is you marry a man that has no children, but you have children. And you want him to take care of your babies. But you feel like you tired and you don't want no more kids. Now, y'all should have had this conversation before y'all got married. Y'all should have had that conversation before y'all started bumping uglies. Truth be told. And I'll be honest again, I've been in that situation before. I tell you up front, they ain't really on my to-do list right now. I've done it well. I have beautiful children. They all can damn near vote now. Why am I going back to do what? There's some women that they blowing up are okay with their husbands taking on a second wife so that he can have those children. There are some women that cannot have kids, but their man loves them and he don't want to lose them because he likes her. And he wants her to be in his life, but he also wants these babies. Now, women, you got to put on your big girl drawers and say, okay, Lord, ain't make my body, I'm not equipped for this right now, but I like you, I love you, and I want to see you happy. So let me find you somebody. Don't be petty going out there and get no ugly chick. That's corny. Number one, ugly girls probably got good cooter. That's why they always got a man. I'm convinced. And you look at some girls like, how? Ask his other head. Don't ask Switzerland. He'll tell you. That's a proven fact. Don't go out leaving don't leave the pretty girls though. Don't do that. We still here. We got some good yams too. Don't leave us. Thank you. So now he got this other wife. She can have the children that you can't have, and there's a family. Women, you have to understand that a situation like that is a blessing to you. Because that baby is still an extension of you. Because it's your husband's child. And seeing that joy in his face is going to bring joy to your life. Because first he's going to say, you a thorough ass chick for even letting this shit go down. Y'all want a rider? You want somebody got your back? Get you a woman that supports you on the whole. Knowing that whatever her shit is shot up or shot out or shut down. And she's saying, you've been a good man to me. I don't want to stop you from having an extension of your lineage. I don't want to lose you either, so I'm going to help you out. This is what we're going to do. All right. Now another scenario. He taking care of your nappy head ass babies. He don't like them. He don't like them, but, whatever. How dare you say, I ain't going to stop taking the pill. I'm done. Okay, but he got to take care of your babies. That's where cheating come in. That's not polygamy. You open the door for cheating. And then you're going to have a stepchild that you don't know about till tax season come around. You're going to be mad about that. Is he wrong? No, not really. Ladies, I'm gonna tell you, get wise and get hit. Stop giving them a reason to step out. That's another video. If they all want to know how I've been married the way I've been married. You gotta like your mate. You guys have to be friends. Don't ever let another woman cook in your kitchen in more ways than one. Nagging is for suckers. I don't like arguing. I've proven that on national TV. Start arguing, you talking to your goddamn self. I don't do that. Ladies, stop nagging. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Have open dialogue. Communication is key in any relationship. If a man hear you in his ear all the time, yeah, he gonna end up in bed with somebody that don't talk a lot. I'm just telling you. Take fun out of it. What's that? Health. Look, I got notes, y'all. Who benefits? Everybody benefits, not just the wife. Everybody benefits. Because if you got one kid, you got one boy and 4 girls. This poor little boy want a brother. The other wife have 2 boys and no girls. The boys got somebody to play with. The girls got somebody to play with. You got a babysitter. Because guess what?
Amen.
They siblings, ho. They playing together tonight. Y'all better rotate them Saturdays. I ain't talking about, we ain't got on hijab right now. I'm coming out of the Islamic thing. But before I leave that, let me say, I know at one point in time, there was a lot of men taking shahada because they could have more than one wife. You better learn the Fatiha and sit the fuck down somewhere and stop playing. Brothers come into African traditionalism because they can have more than this, what they wait for me to get to. I'm like a preacher. I ain't know how the pastor be in the pulpit. Y'all don't hear me. I'm about to head turns to your neighbor, say, neighbor. It's crazy. Stop trying to use religion and tradition and customs as a way to get other coaching. Stop saying this is the way or this is the way or baby, listen, don't you know that granddaddy had back in Africa them niggas had skills too. I'm just waiting for you to show me a skill. Show me why I'm supposed to tolerate and put up with you going around the corner. Since I'm a man, I'm a king, I'm a god. Okay, then where were you last night? Baby, my car broke down. No. You a king. You a god. You a man. Where were you last night? See, if you can't be honest with your woman, you can't be honest with yourself. Because if you was really a man, a king, or a god, you would say, this what happened. I ran into Sheila. I liked her back in the day. She was supposed to be my wife, but she moved out of town. Then I met you and I married you. But all the while, I really wanted to marry her. But I like the both of y'all. I love the both. I don't want to lose either one. So how we going to work this out? Now, what she should do is first put foot to ass, because you should have asked that question first. But I don't do domestic violence. Okay? So, after we had this conversation, after we calmly discussed the matter at hand, all right, baby. Well, now if you slip, because this would be me, well, tell Sheila I like Panera and I like Starbucks. Which one she want me to meet her at for lunch? Tell her to make sure she have enough of her bank account to cover 3 meals. 1 for her and 2 for me. Because your ass ain't going to be there because this ain't got nothing to do with you. And I'm going to be talking long, so I'm going to need breakfast and lunch. She ain't going to finish her first meal, so her shit is irrelevant. Because I want to know why you slept with my man and we couldn't talk woman to woman. That's real. Mm-hmm. So, ladies, if you can fall on somebody's husband, you got 2. You can fall on their hands, her hands. Or you can sit your ass down and explain why you thought it was okay to do what you did. Okay? Because everybody got to be held accountable for this situation. Because 20 times out of 10, I'm going to be fair. 5 times out of 10, the other woman knows. What I don't like, brothers, I'm going to ask y'all to do, I'm going to stop playing. I'm going to talk to y'all straight and talk to y'all real. Can y'all stop giving the outside women our phone numbers, our social security numbers, our birth dates, our job locations, what year, make, and model of our car is? Because you know the side bitch know everything.
Fucking thing.
What? Bitch, pull up. Yeah, I seen you leaving there work with them red shoes on, girl. Them shoes was out last year. You should have got the... What? And you still trying to figure out, who this woman? She know all your shit. She know your kid's middle name, where the birthday party was. I seen y'all at Chuck E. Cheese. What? Tell them I didn't go to Chuck E. Cheese no more. You're lying. If you're going to do it right. You got to get a third last side piece and not keep her mouth shut. Type bitch that walk past you, don't look at you. Because I'm going to tell you straight, if I walk past a bitch, she look at me, I want to know what she looking at.
She really would.
You heard it, Chuck, right? You know what that is, right?
What, your Bible?
He downstairs. I'm going to stop talking shit now. That's not funny. Sit down. Give that 30-second pause. 5.
Put me pause.
No, you good. Go ahead. I'm gonna bring me back. Put me back on track. Okay, so in some traditions, I'm going back to my notes here. Y'all forgive me when I get sideways. Some situations, divination is done. If you're in a traditional situation and the reading is done and it says that polygamy would be good for your family. Someone would say, I don't give a damn what that shit is. I ain't doing this ain't gonna make me, I ain't doing. Okay, that's fine. Let me just stop you there. Whatever you said you believed in, you do not believe in. Whatever implements you have gained, whatever tools you have, whatever rituals you've done, the ceremonies you've undergone, all that is garbage. It's all trash. It's all booty, because if you believe one part of it, you got to believe the other part of it. And if you got a reading that says that the polygamous marriage will be good for you and your destiny, and you walk away from it, the curse, for lack of a better way to say it, falls on you. So if you truly believe in divination, and divination, for those who don't know, is a form of fortune telling, but it's not like rinky-dink fortune telling. It's serious. We believe that there's a certain energy that's a witness to your destiny, and you seek advice from this, and you follow the advice given because it's what's written in the book in heaven for you, and you're just realigning with that and doing your little check marks like I'm doing on my check paper right here. And you go ahead and do that. I would say, if you practice a tradition like this as opposed to religion, and you get the thumb, before you even get to the thumbs up. Okay, so y'all know, again, I can't talk. Actually, got to talk with you. So, fast forward from when I was 17 to I don't know how old. Anyway, years later, I'm dating a guy, and I told him from jump, first night, I can't handle babies. Now, the reason why I said that. Back to that. So, like, you all joking. I'm just speaking with the people in the room. I'm joking. But we had the conversation when I said, I can't have any more children. All right. So, he only had one child. He wanted more. But he also wanted to be with me. So, what we going to do? Well, let's go to this source of divination to find out what we're going to do. Oh. So, another situation where a guy wants to halfway, I'm saying a guy, not a man. Another situation where a man wants to halfway be a man and not fully establish his responsibilities. So let me just segue for 1 second. You have big ass little boys that say y'all men that want babies but don't want wives. You are a detriment to the community. I don't like the phrase fuck boy, but I will say fucktard in a minute. Any man that is okay with impregnating a woman and not wiping her is a cornball. He's a sucker. He's a loser with the big old L on his forehead. You a nut. Period. The guys that are going around here that come from single parent households, you didn't know your daddy, you should think back to them days you was in your room in the closet crying, wishing you knew who your father was, or wishing he was there for your birthday before you go sticking your little Pee Wee Herman wiener in somebody and getting them pregnant, and then you're not there to take care of your responsibilities. Because this is all like a generational curse that you're inflicting on the community, on your people, whatever. Well, that's good. I can shut up. 35 minutes. Good. Because I was at the... You want to be so this what I was saying had to do with the first wife choosing the second wife. And again, I got to talk from personal experience. So I don't have a reputation. A bad one. So when I found out who his baby mama was, because he asked, okay, well, since you don't want to have any more children, you know, and I don't really want a whole bunch of baby mamas, like when you think about me marrying you and you being my first wife and I take my baby mom as a second wife just so I can get another kid. Makes perfect sense. I was like, okay. Where your baby mom again? Nico, did you see her? You know her. You know, okay. Well, let me. But before we get to sit down and talk, y'all know the grapevine. Y'all know coincidence. Y'all know just life, just put shit in your lap. Here I go find out who the baby mama is. Well, when I found out who the baby mama was, nobody knew that he and I was talking. Because we were still new. Okay? We still trying to get it together. They telling me a story about something she did somewhere. That's what I said. I said, who? Somebody else's man, because they was talking as friends. She was his confidant and she had to comfort him. Then come to find out that ain't the only time she done gave some comfort. So before he got to get back to me and talk about the sit down with the three of us, I had to give him a call, bro. Remember you talking about that situation, polygamous? No, it won't happen with me, her, and you no more. That's not up for discussion. And I told him why. I heard she was the hoe. Everybody knew she was a hoe except for me, but then when I found out who she was, I now know she's a hoe. I don't know her personally. I can't say it's true. This is hearsay. This is speculation. But I'm the Congo princess. So if I see you, and it got something to do with my personal life, well, I'm reading that situation right there. Boom, I don't need your permission. Now, I don't probe nobody else. I respect you. But when it comes to me, I need to know. And Spirit said, yeah, she could drop pop me like with the best of them. And she don't care who it is. And I was like, cool, then y'all can have that. So that's a polygamous situation that I would not encourage anyone to go into, because you want your wives to have similar character. Now, is one of them going to do everything? Like ladies, you know what, there's some things that you don't want to do that might be very important to your mate that the other woman might do. I'm not going to go into all that. That's your business. I know it was things that I was like, you might as well ask me about polygamy. Because it wasn't going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? But then there's some things like, so you might have one wife that, I know I got sidetracked. Y'all probably, because y'all not ramble. You might have one wife that she just bad. She just, she entertains, so you be like, and then she be like, then you want something? You be like, hell no. She can't make a hot dog. But she, you know, everything else. And that's where the other wife come in, because a man don't always want that badass body. He don't always want that, that eye candy. He good with a little fluff when he lay down, got a little pillow right there, like, oh my bad, that shit stuck. He all right with that. And then, baby, I was hungry because you. But most of the time, let me tell you something. In my teenage years before I got married, I had to buy like a whoop one night. And that baby came out. Honey, the boyfriend I had cheated on me with every damn fat girl in the neighborhood. I couldn't figure it out. And finally, I had to ask him when we broke up and we got court. I said, "What was with the cheating? Wasn't he?" He said, "No, it wasn't you. It was me." I said, "Well, what about you? Besides having the dirty dick and wanting everything you see, what was wrong with you? Why were you cheating the fat girls?" He said, "Well, everything is compressed. It's all squished, all right, all right there. It's tight." That's what he said. That's what he said. I said, "All right." So y'all skinny girls keep thinking that my body is this. Your husband fucking a fat bitch somewhere.
Oh my God.
Now take that off my page. It's not professional. This is not spiritual. If you're not domesticated, if you don't want to cook and clean and mend his clothes and raise his children properly, there's a strong possibility that you will lose your mate. Or that man could be a man and just accept the fact that you just lack in that department and maybe y'all should consider having a sidekick. What did I leave out? What is love? How is this believe? Open relationship. Money. Yes. You better be able to pay for all that coochie you trying to get. I don't know. Issues of trust. Everybody should be able to be open. Man, let me go back to the beginning though, for real, before we close out. The sisterhood and polygamy is very important because I have in my notes here talking about issues of trust. But it's very important, like when I talk to you about me being in my first marriage, it was a polygamous marriage, me and that woman, we ran into each other years later. And she yelled, I was walking down the street and she was yelling at her car window, calling my name. I turned around and said, who? And she said, "Come here." And I said, "Oh, girl, hey." Because remember, we didn't have no beef. And I mean, she jumped out the car and she just embraced me and she hugged me. And she's like, "Girl, how you been? I miss you so much." Da, 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 da. And she's like, she lived in the building. That's where she was parking. So she's like, "Come and see the kids." And they was all big. And oh my God. And I said, "Well, where he at?" She said, girl, please. I left soon as you left. Because he tried it again with somebody else. But this time he got beside himself and he ain't let her know. So he said, "No, you gonna chase off my next guy." And you ain't gonna do that twice. He ended up marrying that other one. And they had a very happy, thriving relationship, from what I hear. I mean, you gotta find your twin flame. Your
balance.
Your balance. You know, you got to find, what's good for you. And they worked. I don't know if they're still together, but from what she said, they were just good. They was living how they wanted to live. And they was content with it. And she and I were able to maintain a healthy friendship and sisterhood. So when you look at your husband's when you look at your co-wife, and you look at your husband's other wife, you're supposed to say, "That's my sister. That's my family. That's my people's." If somebody talking about her, they talking about you. Somebody attacking her, they attacking you because y'all one. Y'all a unit. Y'all sleeping with the same damn man. Y'all compadres. And don't be telling the other one what you do. Don't play no tapes. You keep the upper hand, ladies. And whichever one of y'all think y'all got the upper hand, that's y'all business. I'm tell you, if it was me in that relationship, I got it. Ain't no questions asked. What else I got to talk about? Everybody benefits. Health of the first relationship. Huh?
You hit that already.
I did? Okay, cool. Any questions? No? Forget? Okay, awesome. Well, I have done my lovely rambling as always. I appreciate you so much for tuning in. Yes, we have more topics to come, more readings, more me being me. Please remember to like, follow, subscribe, share, anything Congo Princess LLC. Please leave your comments down below. Um, yeah, and if you would like to book a spiritual reading, I know this video might have you like, you can't do no reading for me. But if you smart, you like, yeah, I need you to do this reading for me because I want to know about Boom Quish over there and what she trying to do. She might be in it for the bread. She might be in it for the head. I don't know. But I tell you, when you give me permission to read the situation, email me at visionfromthekongo@gmail.com. Vision Congo, KONGO @gmail.com. Thank you.